I was just calling to let you know that I've gotten your book last year back in 2016 around November. That's the time when I discovered you, and I've been looking at all your videos, and I'm seeing a lot of truth coming into the opening.
That's great, man. So you were reading the antidote, and you're starting to see what's right. What how you found us on YouTube?
Yes, sir. Well, I was following. Well, how I discovered you, I was watching Tommy Sotomayor videos,
Yeah, Sonny Maya. Yes.
and there's a lot of cursing, a lot of stuff going on in those videos. But when I saw your video, and it seems it's more calm. You're being more calm about the situation, not too much emotion. But I grew up in Memphis and stuff, and for the past I would say 25 years of my life. Well, I'm 29 now. I'm married and had my first child last year, back in August.
Congratulations, man. That's cool. A boy or a girl?
That's a girl.
Oh man, real
Uh,
men make boys first. You know about that, right?
yeah, maybe it was the emotions that I had when I had that child with my wife.
That'll
Uh,
do it. Oh, but
but
congratulations.
I still haven't learned to overcome those emotions yet. But
Right.
I've been reading the book and stuff, and I've been starting to realize the anger that I've been having. Is mainly irrational, I guess you can say I'm Black American, and I'm trying to get my family to see the light too, but they still play the whole blame game and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you raised by your father and mother?
I was raised by my stepfather. My father was there. He came in. He was there into my life. I didn't start getting reacquainted with him until I got into the fourth grade, going into high school, and that was years ago.
Yeah.
And
And so your stepfather and your mother raised you.
yeah,
And why your father was not there? What happened?
after okay, let me go way back in 1996. Uh, when my mother had my sister, because there's three of us. I have a brother that's about 28, and my sister is about 20. And so when she was a newborn, my father, was there, and he got into prison to try to keep the money flowing and stuff, I believe, and once he was in prison, that's who I was really yearning for, was my father.
Yeah. Yep.
And, and I felt it, deeply, because I was having a hard time in elementary, and it was really hard for me to try to make it through school, but I did once my stepfather came in.
Yep. So
I
have
looked
you
up to him.
have you worked this out with your father? Have you had this conversation with him? How difficult it was for you? You were yearning for him. Have you told him about this?
Yes, sir. And I forgave him, but the hard part is for now is to forgive my mother. It was a lot easier to forgive my father, but
Yeah.
he's liberal. He has his views and all that, and and I have mine, but I do love my father though, And
Yeah.
I do have a very good relationship with him compared to my mother.
And why is it hard to forgive your mother?
There's still this nervous side I gotta get past through,
Yeah.
because I know that my mother was the one that still, as of today, resents my father.
Yeah.
There's still her anger there. So I've been telling my wife, I've been telling her, we've been married 3 years and stuff. I've been telling her, I need that courage to forgive my mother, but that's the hardest part for me.
Well, once you do go to her and forgive her, then all those emotions that you have will disappear because, as you know, the reason you have them is that you become like her. You're taking on her spirit, her identity. And that anger, whenever you have anger, it causes you to become emotional. It causes you to have fear and doubt and worry and all kind of craziness. But when you go to her and forgive her, then God going to take that spirit of anger away from you. And then the fear and the doubt and everything would disappear as well. You would no longer have that. But you're not going to get courage until you face her. The courage is not going to come until you deal with her.
Right.
And so you should just go to her. Don't plan what you're going to say. Don't, just do it. Go and have a talk with her. Let her know how you feel. And just apologize. Do not ask her to forgive you. You forgive her. Just say, you know what, Mother, I'm sorry for resenting you for what you've done to me. I couldn't help it at the time, but I'm sorry for it. I realize you couldn't help yourself. I become like you, and I don't want to be that way any longer. So I'm sorry for holding that stuff against you. And when you forgive her, God will forgive you, and he'll take her identity away from you and return you back to your natural state, which is his state, his nature, and you can finally have a life.
Yes, sir.
And then you start making boys.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you, Jesse, but I got to get back to work and stuff.
Well,
I'll be calling in the show. I'll be calling in the show more often now,
okay,
since I got the listening out.
Oh, be sure to do that. But go and face your mother. The sooner you do it, the better. Especially since you're married and you have a daughter now. They need you to be a man. They need you to be a man of God. They need you to be solid, a solid foundation. Otherwise, you're going to lose your daughter in the same way that what happened to you is going to happen to your daughter.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, good to hear from you, Cordelle. Let me know how it goes once you call me anytime you want, but let me know how it goes once you deal with your mother.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Happy New Year, buddy.
You too, sir.
All right. Man, I realize that some people is going to get it and some won't. Most will not. And God is only looking for the few that is looking for him. Most people will go by the wayside. So don't feel badly for the people who will not see. We had this caller who said he blamed the white folks for the black-on-black crime, economy and all that. That's a blind person. And it's okay for him to go by the wayside because he's not seeking the Father. And that's fine, But Cordelle, as he said, he was yearning for his Father. He was seeking the truth, and he found it. Isn't that amazing? As a matter of fact, when you have that yearning deep down inside, you have that yearning for the Father, the fact that you recognize that deep down inside something is missing and that you're yearning for the Father, you have found it. Because if you had not found it, you wouldn't know that it was missing. It's like you're remembering something that was lost. You forgot. That's all it is. You once knew the Father, but due to the spiritual traumas that most of the time, not always, not all, but it comes from the mother, it causes you to forget the Father. But yet, as you're moving through life, you're growing up, you still have that yearning. You know something is missing, and you know it's for your Father. Isn't that amazing? It is mind-blowing. I understand where Cordelle is coming from. I had that.